We're live. Hope you guys can hear me or even see me for that matter, because I can't see in my phone because of the sun. Oop, that's better. We're out here at one of my early season spots. I filmed a little thing out here last year too, but it's the middle of the day and not many people are going to be on here, but I just figured I'd film this real quick. Drake and I have been out here for like 3 hours mowing and cleaning this place up. We don't usually have a ton of good hunts out here, but we might have, you know, 2-3 good hunts a year out here. It's a small little pasture. He's got cows, but he's only got like 10 cows, so they don't really eat much grass. It gets grown up. It's full of ragweed. Some years there's geese in it, some years there's not. Right now there's no geese in it, so I wanted to come in here and mow this down and make the pasture look nice. I've always done that, thinking of pasture land that I have. It's all natural grasses in here, mainly just junk, ragweed, and this standard grass. So legally you can mow any of that natural kind of vegetation down. I know that probably the wind noise might be bad here, but hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. I'll try to block it with my body. But yeah, so we mowed it down. I'm gonna turn the thing above around. So Drake is finishing up over there, cutting around the edges, but we cut enough for a north wind and a southish wind. So if it's like a southeast wind, we hunt on this side. So I left whatever cover I could over there for the A-frames. Cut all around the edges so it looks nice and easy, almost like a golf course pond for the birds to land in the water and walk up in here. Before it was all that tall shit. I mean, you can see down there. I'm filming into the sun, I guess. I mean, it wasn't that good looking at all. So we just came in here to try to make it look better and more appealing to the geese that are flying around. And eventually they'll get in here, even though there's not any in here right now. They will be in here, just because I've hunted this pond for the last few years, so I know they'll eventually be in here. But obviously you can see how muddy this is. You can't really get in here with a tractor and a brush hog. So I went and rented, I'll show you that thing up there. It's like a DR trimmer. You can get close to the edges without getting it too stuck. And then we take the weed eater and knock all this down. That way we can set decoys up in here when we do hunt it. And the geese love coming up here and standing on these islands. It's day loaf is all this is. They don't roost here. This is their daytime spot. They'll feed in the fields and come in here, and we usually shoot them in here between like 10 and 11 o'clock. So it's a cool little spot. Try to make it look good. Cleaned up the edges on this side, just and a little bit up there on the hill, just for decoy placement, really. But mainly, we want to clean it up. That side over there doesn't have much water in it, so we don't ever hunt that side anyway. So I'm just cleaning up where I know we're going to hunt and where the geese naturally like to be, which is in here. So I don't know if the wind noise is too bad or not, but it's a good tip if you guys have a piece of property, something you own or lease or just have permission on. If you can make it more appealing, clean it up, make it better, why not? You know, I talked to this landowner. We don't own this or lease it, just hunt it. And you know, he's like, well, yeah, you're making my pond look better. You can go ahead and cut the grass down. I don't care. So we did, and it looks good, and we'll get some hunts in here eventually. But a lot of hard work, elbow grease. Now we're getting ready to go over to our other pond, which is going to actually be a lot harder because we got like a half a mile walk in. This one we can drive pretty close to, but putting in the work now. So in a few weeks or a week or whenever, however long it takes, birds get in here and we'll have some good September loaf day, or, you know, late morning shoots. So turn this around again. Like, so it's hard to see, but this is the nest north right here. So if we ever have a north wind, we can do A-frames or something on this edge up here, put decoys down here on this edge. They're always going to land in and scoot in here on this water. If it's south, any kind of a southish wind, we set up down there, put decoys around this side and up on top, and the birds slide in this way, and they always put in right out here in this big water. The other side's just tiny little water, like little canals. This side's the big side, and this is where they always finish and come in here. So yeah, that's it. Here's what I rent. I just went and rented one of these. You can rent them from any place, but this thing's awesome. Pretty tough. Like I say, you can get into small areas with it. Just a little trimmer thing. Rented this from our buddies over at Action Rental. What is it called? Outback brush cutter? I don't know, but it's pretty awesome. Because you can get right down the edge of the water. You don't have to worry about getting a tractor stuck and making it look good. So that's one of our loaf ponds for September up here in Wisconsin. cool piece of property, and maybe eventually we'd like to do some planting of some crops out here. I don't know, kind of not really worth the time and effort out here, because get 1 or 2 hunts out of it and that's about it. So I wish we could hunt several spots for several times a year, or one spot several times a year, but it's just hard to around here. Birds get smart. There's really not that many. Actually, the whole time we're out here, I didn't see one flock of geese fly anywhere, which is pretty disappointing. Last week there was a handful of birds in here, not a lot, but meow, there's none. So it's supposed to cool down next week. Hopefully get some molt migrators in, because there ain't many around right now. I don't understand why either. Thought we had a good hatch. Seems like we did. We've been scouting a lot. 15 here, 20 here, small bunches, but seems typical for early season around here. It's not like it used to be. But we'll still get on some and shoot a few. Alright, just want to show you guys your little killing hole. I think I filmed something out here last year too. It's a cool little spot. Hopefully we kill them out here. I'll go live again and I'll show you. The hard work does pay off. Don't be a pansy sitting around. I mean, it's not like we can, well, I can't just go pick outfitters across the country in Canada to go hunt with. I mean, I guess I could, but I think that's gay. So I like doing the work myself. I am the outfitter, and it pays off, and it feels good when it does pay off. Put in the hard work, and I don't mind work. I love working, actually, especially when you can see a reward or get a reward from it. It's good. Then I got little Drakey Poo out there. Got him working. Probably better than doing concrete. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace out. Hope everybody has a good day. Peace, chicken grease. Love y'all. Stay well. Bye.